career, basically. I'm not sure that's the answer you were looking for. All of the acid rain stuff meant my entire career.
We were all involved in a national scale project where we saw the effects and we saw something happen, we saw regulations and we saw improvement. And today, I suspect most college, well, any college student that takes a course in environmental science, they probably have, I'm sure they have a little section of their course where they talk about acid rain. And I pick up a lot of those books, and most of those books will have a map of the US and they'll show something like sulfate or pH. So it's not very often after you're done with your research career, you can actually see it in textbooks that the students are studying. So I've had a fantastic reward, and not many careers, you know, would lead to that kind of result. And so I'm happy as can be.
So for me, it was my career. So from '79 through 2008, I was heavily involved in the NADP, and I'm certainly grateful for that. I'm happy for the contribution that NADP has made to the scientific community, and just it was great to have a part in that.
So I came into NADP about 3.5 years ago to do the outreach component, and I also have a climatology background, so I wasn't too familiar with the program before I started, but it's been really fun to learn more about how the program works and exactly how they've been monitoring atmospheric chemistry for decades now. And I think what I've been impressed by is how passionate people are around the country about NADP, outside of the program office even, in different agencies, universities, and other entities that are involved. So I think there are just a lot of people that care about this topic and come together to produce a really effective program to monitor atmospheric chemistry.
You know, a month or so ago, I was talking to somebody who was going to come over and do my, kill the weeds in my yard. And we started talking about acid rain. And it's part of almost everybody in this country's vocabulary. Everyone knows what acid rain is. And to know that NADP had such a vital part in determining those results, that people say, oh yeah, I saw this map and this is what happened. Or to be able to say that the cap and trade system is working. We know it's working because of the analysis we did with NADP.
NADP, in my mind, is a very fundamental measurement that gets made in or used in lots of different scientific and policy applications. Again, very fundamental information that can be used in a lot of different ways, and so that's what makes the NADP measurement and network important.
Well, what has it meant to me? Well, it meant that I stopped school a little earlier than I thought I was going to. And I look back on that now with not regret, but you know, we could all take some things back. But when we had my going away party, one of the things I said to the group is that I had wanted to do some kind of environmental advocacy. So impact assessment was my thing in college, and that meant working on something that was larger than you. You know, being a part of something that was a big thing, and hopefully something that you could be devoted to. And I think the project gave me a really good opportunity to do that. You know, essentially that's what we're all after, is some exercise of our own agency and investing ourselves in something. And it was a great changing environment that gave me that opportunity. So I really appreciated it.
NADP, whether people know it or not, has probably impacted everybody in this country. And just about everybody worldwide that does acid rain analyses. It's all been based on what was going on between MAPS, AirMon, and NADP. With those three wet deposition networks, every place in the world that does acid rain has followed the lead that was set here.